And we're in the lobby of the Royal Beach Hotel, and it's beautiful. Very, very unique style and very spacious. Usually in like a lobby you can't find seating. I mean, it's a big problem. This is a really big space, and I think a couple of hundred people can sit in here because this is a lot of space here. And it doesn't feel crowded at all because there's chairs, there's different types of chairs, there's benches, there are pod chairs, so everybody is away from each other, but still it's like a whole open space, and it's still a lobby. So if they ever have a problem with waiting to check in, which they never do because I never saw them have a really big line or anything, you have a place to sit and to chat or wait. This is leather, beautiful tan leathers and burgundies. So the whole place is tans, light tans, golds, and burgundies with metallic colors and use of marble and wood, medium colored, and a lot of black accents and some metallic accents, which makes it really beautiful, for example, for the library. Check out these vases and these floral arrangements. Really caught my eye. Very nice orchids. And the lighting up overhead is metallic, which is beautiful as well. So silver metallics and some bronze. This is kind of a different area here that you can sit and chat. This is like a darker area. And then they have a whimsical area here. You don't sit, but it's a very interesting decor in blues and metals and whites. There's a little seating. Nobody uses it, just for fun, and even a cello. So there's a more official, formal, elegant area and more whimsical area because this is the bar. So this is very interesting to see. You can even sit on a stool. So as you see, tans, burgundies, blacks, browns, very prevalent. White is always a great color. You don't even notice it. And metallic, nickel, and some bronze. So very beautiful, very unique type of public space here. Usually people look at the lobby and kind of decide about the hotel. And this is a very, very interesting introduction to the hotel here. Totally beautiful. So this is their lobby. Again, the beautiful orchid floral arrangements, and it really is a very inviting environment. This is Marguerite Frank is the name of the game when it comes to the corridors of this hotel. Everything is under curtains, so it's not like a narrow corridor that usually hotels have. This one has more of a drama, kind of like theater feel. Every 4 rooms, there's 2 on each side. And then you have curtains, and then you have an area with art, and then you have more rooms. So it's very interesting. This is a very interesting thing, and I wanted to show you that there's also a button, like many hotels, modern hotels nowadays, that you can say that it is either you don't want to be disturbed or you do want to be disturbed. I mean, make up the room. So interesting feel. This is the drama in this hotel, and it's a very interesting way of kind of like bringing the exploring the room and showing you the room. And of course the elevators are very interesting, texturized mirrors. So you look at them and you can almost see yourself. Each floor has an art piece that you can look at while you wait for the elevator. And today we are in room 1210 at the Royal Beach Hotel in Tel Aviv. And the first thing as you enter, on your right is the bathroom. Nice bronze color for tiles. Very nice texture. I really like these tiles. They are subway tiles, I'm sorry, and large subway tiles in bronze, texturized. Really, really nice feel to it. And then they have a texturized wallpaper and a very interesting floor. So the bathroom and glass door, it gives it a modern industrial minimalistic but elegant feel. So all those like in a nutshell. Now the room that I got is a room for 2 people, but they do have rooms for 3, and they do have some connecting rooms, so you can just get a feel of what the hotel looks like. Okay, this is another beautiful thing here. Who said that a closet should be boring? So it has a I mean, there's a little place here for jewelry and stuff. I don't know if you see it, but it has a lot, absolutely a lot of places to sit and to hang clothes. I guess you can call for extra hangers. They provide a bathrobe, and then they have a sliding door, texturized, very nice. Again, tan. This is plexiglass or even, yeah, glass, but texturized, very beautifully texturized. And you see, I just passed by and I didn't realize what I was looking at because I was searching for the safe. It is built in so beautifully that you don't notice it's there, but here it is. It actually opens, and you have shelving, and you have a safe, and you have plenty of places to put clothing. I mean, for an entire week or 2, whatever you come to stay. This is a nice stand. I like this for suitcases. Really, really nice. I think this is stone. Looks like stone. Very nice. Now, continuing into the bathroom. My first reaction when I came in, I said, oh no, there isn't a door. But see, this is where the design is very clever. There is a door. It's a pocket door, and it separates the bathroom from the room. Very nice amenity kit. I looked at it. That's why it's a mess. It was very nicely set when I first came in. They include a loofah and soaps and shampoos and conditioners and gels. And then you come to the bathroom, and probably the only thing that's missing in this bathroom that I would like to see would be a grab bar, because it might be a little slippery. But first of all, they have a top of the line handheld grow shower head and a waterfall, a rainfall or rainforest fall shower head overhead. So it's really wonderful. I mean, you could either use this or you could use this and you're good. Especially with kids, this is very useful. Nice lighting, very nice lighting. So that's also very useful. And you could put your own shampoos, whatever it is there. Now what I really like is this flooring here. This is texturized bronze stone. It goes beautifully with the tiles, but not only does it go beautifully with the tiles, it is non-slip, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about, you know, slipping in the tub, in the shower for that matter. Anyway, again, nice usage. A column, just a piece of wall, but if you kind of carve into it, you can make shelving, which they did here, which is very intelligent use of space. And then on this side, there's another pocket door. So you open and shut. Not that easy because they're large, but they're very, very nice that you provide privacy. And of course, talk about intelligent use of space. This is where they put the coffee maker. Not only the coffee maker, but the little mini bar. Very intelligent, right in here. So you might not be able to find it immediately, but you will eventually find it. So I did show you the safe and I showed you the coffee maker. We'll continue in the room. Really nice big nightstand here with the phone, and I love the idea of his and her slippers. Many times in hotels they only provide one size, and they're either too big for the ladies or too small for the gentlemen, but they're never the right size. Nice lamps, overhead lamps to read in bed. And then you could see a really big size, large size table. You can eat at it, you can work at it. I mean, it works. I like the flooring, a nice wooden flooring. I prefer hardwood to carpet. I think it's cleaner that way. But a lot of hotels still are sticking to carpeting. And then here you have a large screen TV. This would probably be 45 inches, something like that. Very large, and no problem watching, from your bed. Okay, there are plenty of places to plug in your devices. One is right behind my suitcase, and the other one is right under that nightstand. And as we continue in the room, this is a nice little desk lamp. More places to plug in. And as you continue, a table and an egg pod chair, which is very comfortable to sit, just lounge in, relax after a day of touring Tel Aviv or working. And then another interesting nightstand, totally unusual, totally different, on this side, with light controls and more places to plug in. So, and one here, of course. And you could actually put your iPad or phone here and plug it in, which is a good idea. So very intelligently built. The room is done in hues of tan, light woods, medium woods, grays, bronze, and black and white. So I really like it. It has a very open feel. Check out the ceiling. The ceiling also has this huge square of bronze. So very interesting feel to this hotel. Very modern, very unique. Now, they also do have, I forgot to mention, a side lamp here, which goes with the theme because it's the same texture. And then light blocking curtains, of course, and sheer curtains. This is their idea of the sheer. It's not quite the sheer, it's more of a netting. And then a door to the balcony, because they have balconies outside. If you have kids, I guess you can ask the reception, they can remove this handle right here, so you can lock this and you don't have to, worry about your kids going up, because this is a dangerous balcony. This is the 12th floor, so you don't want the kid leaning in any sort of way, and kids get into trouble. They provide furniture, and it is a balmy 100 degrees out here, or 110 degrees Fahrenheit, or 35 degrees centigrade. Very hot, very humid. The beach is filled with people, as you might see. And then in the background there, that little tower on the right-hand side is Jaffa. This is Marguerite Frankis for Autistic Globetrotting. If you're wondering what the executive lounge looks like at the Royal Beach, it's beautiful. It is 2 levels. You see a beautiful view of the Mediterranean Sea right here in Jaffa, if you look in the distance. And you could sit outside if you want. You can also sit inside. And this is their breakfast. They had a very nice happy hour. What's really unique about their happy hour, they kept it till 9:30 p.m. at night, and they do serve liquor, not only beer and wine, so they're more elaborate. They have some cakes here, and crackers and croissants, and they have desserts, cheesecake and mousse, different tastes, mousse and granolas, yellow cheeses. They have the crudités, and they have salads. They have cut up fruit. All the dried fruits and cereals that you can think of. Beautiful little table set right here. Like I mentioned, there's a second story. And then I love the way they present their juices in tiny bottles like that. It's really a beautiful way. And some more cut up salads. Israel is very famous for salads, especially when it comes to tomatoes and cucumbers. And my favorite, of course, lox and herring, pickled herring. My favorite, the white cheeses. Israel is famous for white cheeses, and it shows. Now, for the hot plates, they do have those too. This is their shakshuka, which is an egg on a tomato base, the blintzes with cheese, and the puffs, burekas, which are filled with cheese or potatoes or even sometimes spinach. A lot of breads, different types of breads. Chalva here with jams. As you see, it's very elaborate. And of course, you have a coffee machine that makes cappuccino, even some cookies with no sugar. So you're not going to leave hungry at all. This is Marguerite Frank as well. As you enter the breakfast area, you will see very interesting lamps. This is use of metal chain, and it circles in a kind of oval shape the lamps here. So very interesting texturizing and usage. Here they have a mirror, but it's texturized with kind of a lace pattern. So again, very interesting the way that they sat and they created this hotel. And we're going towards the breakfast, hopefully. Oh yeah. See, this is an open space, so you can see how they make your breakfast, not only eat it and enjoy it. Nice decor as you enter. You enter and there are statues, small little statues, artifacts in boxes. Very, very nice. So continuing the breakfast buffet, the first thing that you see as you enter on your left are the pastries, and these are the croissants, and they have apple cake and different kind of dry cakes, cheesecakes and croissants, and then dried fruits, which are always a great addition, plus little jam. By the way, this is the actual Tel Aviv beach right there. So, literally, this hotel is steps from the beach. Then you have juices, grapefruit, orange juice, cut up fruit, including plums. This is unusual. Plums usually are not part of the cut up fruit, and peaches. And you see them, at the open space, you see them working, which is really nice to see. Little pancakes here, and then let me see in here. Oh, and I guess little dim sum. Oh, and one of my staples and one of my favorites, the cut up vegetables here, and then Israeli salads. Vivid colors, beautiful, including tuna salad. Israel keeps kosher in its hotels, so you cannot mix meats and cheeses, but you can still have quite a bit of vegetarian dishes and cheeses. A lot of vegetables here, including, this is one of my favorites, roasted mini peppers. And as you continue, as you see, this is a really big room. One of the staples of this hotel, the Royal Beach, is that the size of it. The public spaces are large. The rooms are not as large, but the public spaces are large. Okay, now you got halva, and you can put additional shavings on the halva, different tastes, I guess, and syrup. Cereal, milks, yogurts, the honey. I love this. A couple of hotels have started this. They take the honey like natural, and you just carve a piece of natural honey. I saw this at the Hilton Tel Aviv as well, and it's a really nice addition, and it's very decorative as well. And then you have little muffins, and you have warm foods. This is their shakshuka and boiled eggs and pie. And then you have a plethora of cheeses, yellow cheeses and white cheeses, and different cheeses from Israel and around the world. Sweet, I guess, yogurts or desserts. And the white cheeses that Israel is so famous for, the white cheese, the cottage cheese, the baby mozzarella, different percentages, 5%, 3%. And of course, cut up fish, different fish, very nice selection here, including herrings and smoked lakes, niloticus, which is, I've never had this, so it's interesting, and the palamida, and another type of herring, and salmon. So, I mean, they have quite the selection here. And back to a lot of breads, including pita bread. You are in Israel after all, and challah bread. So this is a really nice place to sit and to have breakfast and to start your day. And again, check out these lamps. These are texturized fabric, beautiful, translucent, and leather seating, and the flooring. It's just the combinations. I was talking to the hotel manager. He told me that this was a German architect that with an Israeli architect designed this place. It is just very, very unique. The feel of it and all the details. Very, very unique place in Tel Aviv to stay and to eat. At least if you don't stay here, because it is a little bit pricey, although they have nice family rooms without balconies, which is a big deal. But definitely come and eat here. This is Marguerite Frankes for Autistic Globetrotter.